Welcome back to my channel. Let's complete the last part of this chapter, which is Venn diagrams.
Venn diagrams are used to represent sets, study the interrelations between sets, and to represent the truth of certain statements. We shall use the following notations: U, universal set. X and Y are subsets of U. Any element of X will be denoted by small x. Any element of Y will be denoted by small y. Let's recall. Conjunction in set theory is represented by intersection of two sets. The red shaded portion in the diagram represents the intersection of two sets. Disjunction in set theory is represented by union of two sets. The blue shaded portion in the diagram represents the union of two sets. Negation in set theory is represented by complement of a set. The mustard shaded portion in the diagram represents the complement of a set. Implication in set theory is represented by subset. The purple shaded portion in the diagram represents Y is the subset of X. Double implication in set theory is represented by the equality of two sets. The pink shaded portion in the diagram represents Y is equal to X. Note: one of the possible relationships between two sets A and B holds. A is the subset of B. B is the subset of A. A is equal to B. A is not the subset of B. B is not the subset of A. And A intersect B is not empty. A is not the subset of B. B is not the subset of A. And A intersect B is equal to empty. Learn this table in order to solve the exercise. Apart from the compound statements, there are few more statements, of which we have to draw Venn diagrams. Let's find out which they are. The first statement is when all X's are Y's. For example, all film stars are smart. Here, X represents film stars and Y represents smart. Two Venn diagrams can be drawn for this statement. The first one is when X is the subset of Y in X intersect Y is equal to X, which is not empty. And the second one is when X is equal to Y. However, drawing the second diagram is more preferred. When no X's are Y's, which means X intersect Y is empty. For example, no policeman is a thief. Here, X represents policeman and Y represents thieves. Again, two Venn diagrams can be drawn for this statement. Out of these two, drawing the first diagram is more preferred. When some X's are Y's, which means X intersect Y is not empty. For example, some students are scholars. Here, X represents students and Y represents scholars. Again, two Venn diagrams can be drawn for this statement. However, drawing the first diagram is more preferred. When some X's are not Y's, which means X minus Y is not empty. For example, some parallelograms are not rhombus. Here, X represents parallelograms and Y represents rhombus. Again, two Venn diagrams can be drawn for this statement. Out of these two, drawing the first diagram is more preferred. Along with the previous table, learn these four statements along with their Venn diagrams as well.
Let's begin with exercise 1.10. Express the truth of each of the following statements by Venn diagrams. Pause the video for the solutions. Draw the Venn diagrams for the following statements. Represent the following statements by Venn diagrams. This brings us to the end of this chapter. The PDF of the solutions of the miscellaneous exercise of this chapter is available in the description box.
Hope you all have understood. It's a wrap up for today. Thank you.